Gundun MPC. Let's now have Presidential Spokesperson and Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Salvador Panelo.
Good morning, MPC.
Question?
Wala yata si Pia. Pia?
Pia Gutierrez.
Absent.
Sabihin nyo dun sa sa naka-freeze yung BOC officials and some employees?
O, di ibig sabihin
Floating ba sila? Ano ba? Sibak
Floating
sila?
muna sila, floating. Kasi they have pending administrative and criminal charges.
So ilan po sa kanila yon? Ano yung mga posisyon na
Wala
rito?
pa akong natatanggap na kung ilan or sino-sino sila. Yun lang ang pinadala sa akin.
Freeze, ibig sabihin sibak yon. Sibak.
Floating muna, floating.
Kaya nga, tinanggal sa pwesto.
Hanggat hindi pa natatapos yung investigasyon.
Sa kahapon, sir, nag-press con yung dating spokesperson ng Bureau of Customs, si Collector Austria. Ang sabi niya, yung 1 billion worth ng shabu na kasama doon sa tapioca starch nung itong last May lang po, hindi daw po totoong controlled delivery to ayon sa statement ng BOC noon at ng PIDEA. Talaga raw pong nalusutan ng 1 billion worth ng shabu yung Bureau of Customs.
Hindi ko alam yun. Iniimbestigahan pa yun Wala pang resulta.
Ongoing po yung investigation hanggang ngayon,
Yeah.
2 buwan na.
I think so.
So, kailan po malalaman ng tao yung resulta?
Lalabas ng presidente yun.
Kay Presidente po manggagaling. Okay, thank you.
Okay, may follow-up. Jinky and then Joyce.
Sir, hi sir.
Hi.
Follow up lang po. Sir, yung directive ni Presidente, is
Yung?
this, yung direktiba ng Pangulo, sir, effective po immediately ito?
Yes.
Walang, habang naka-floating po yung mga high-ranking officials ng BOC, ano pong mangyayari? Sino po ang gagawa ng mga trabaho nila? for
Meron
the
sigurong
moment?
papalit sa kanila muna.
Joyce.
Sir,
Joyce.
sorry sir.
Okay.
Na-inform na daw ba itong mga high-ranking officials, sir, that they are floating
yes.
status now? Okay. Okay, sir.
O Rose.
Ay, sir, hindi po kasama doon si Customs Commissioner Guerrero. Doon sa,
Definitely hindi.
Ay, mas mababa sa kanya.
Joyce Balancio.
Sir, would you confirm na pinatawag ni Pangulong Duterte yung ilang matataas na opisyal ng BOC sa Malacañang after receiving reports about smuggling of sugar in Subic?
Meron siyang mga kamiting na customs. Hindi ko alam kung sino sila.
Kailan, sir, yun?
Must be 2 days ago.
Sino-sino, sir, yung mga
Hindi ko nga
pinatawag?
alam.
Sir, would you confirm also that after the talk with the President, Commissioner Guerrero fired his Chief of Staff, Attorney
Hindi
Humabel?
ko alam yung portion na yun.
Meron po bang specific directives si President Duterte after meeting the customs
Hindi ko
officials?
na alam kung ano yung... Basta yun lang ang pina-issue sa aking statement.
Sir, bakit po sila pinatawag again?
Hindi ko nga alam kung... Alam ko lang na merong kausap siya. Hindi ko alam kung pinatawag at kung sino ang kausap niya.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. May follow-up? Other issue. Maricel Halili.
Sir, good morning. Sir, may we have the details of the meeting of the President with the MNLF Chair, Ms. Wari, the other day?
Wala pa akong Wala pa akong transcript na. I was not there. I was not present.
But is this part of the regular dialogue between the
I
President?
think so, yes. Di ba? Gusto ni Presidente, nakakausap niya itong mga ito.
Questions?
Wala pa ba tayo nun? TSN? I-request mo.
MPC, questions? Joseph?
So yun lang pong sa SWS survey. 93% of Filipinos said that it's important for the government to regain control of the islands that are being under control by China now. Your response first.
Siyempre, yung dapat nga 100%. Lahat ng Pilipino dapat would want to have control over the areas that are supposed to be ours. But the reality is, may problema tayo doon. Because China claims to own it too.
So, sir, how do you think can the government regain control of those
Sa ngayon,
islands?
dahil nga may problema on the claim of ownership, tadaanin natin sa diplomatic negotiations. That's the tack that the president has decided.
Eventually, we will want to have control of it.
Kung makukuha natin sa diplomatic negotiations, lalong magaling.
What do you think are the chances that diplomatic strategy
Hindi
will work?
natin alam kung anong chances, but we're doing it.
Yun muna, ay, wait lang, sir. So, ibig sabihin, sir, tingin nyo ba yung survey says also that right now may shortcoming government na hindi tayo masyadong active?
Not necessarily. Ang tanong naman is it important? Yun ang tanong Kung yun ang tanong, di siyempre 100% dapat ang sagutin yes.
But is it doable?
Bakit hindi? Sinasabi na nga may negotiations Kung pumayag ang ka-negotiate mo, o di done.
Kung hindi, sir.
Kung hindi naman pumayag, o di mag-usap pa uli.
Okay, yun muna.
Tuesday new.
Hi, sir. Kahapon po kinumpirma ng AFP at PNP na may unang insidente ng suicide bombing sa Pilipinas na Pilipino ang suicide bomber. Enough, ano na po ba ito? Dahilan na para mag-worry tayo?
It's a cause for concern. Given that this is the first time that there is a Filipino suicide bomber. It
May-
goes against the grain of the character of Filipinos. Yung magsuicide ka para sa terrorism.
May bago po bang directive si Presidente regarding this?
The directive is always to enhance the technology in surveillance and intelligence work.
Ito po ba ay pwede nang maging dahilan para muling i-extend yung martial law sa Mindanao?
That's the call of the president.
Ano po ang pwede nating ipayo sa publiko, sir?
The usual payo natin na mag-ingat, anumang mga nakikita nilang hindi normal, ipaalam nila sa mga kaukulang otoridad. Lalo na yung mga nakikita nilang galaw na mapanganib para sa kanilang kalagayan.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, MPC? Tanong? Rose? Sino pa? Ina? Microphone.
Hi, sir. Is there any update on meeting with the MLF Chair Alhaj Murad?
Wala pa.
So hindi pa po natuloy. Supposedly there was one reportedly July 10 yesterday. Did that push through?
Wala pa akong info doon.
Thank you, sir.
Chona? No more? Wala na kayong tanong? Joseph?
So yun pong sa speakership, no? From the president's end, that's the final answer, di ba? Sa kanya.
Yeah, that's the suggestion of the president.
Kasi sir, parang may mga hindi satisfied.
Well, you cannot satisfy everybody. But from what I hear, yun na yun.
Yun na po yun. Yun na po yun o yun
I
na
mean,
po
yun
dapat?
yun ang tatanggapin ng pangkalahatan kasi unang-una sila naman ang humingi nun. Hindi naman si Presidente.
Kasi sir, there's a report here that the son himself, no, si Pulong, and medyo nag-hint na there might be a some sort of a kudeta dun sa choice ni Presidente, meaning Alan may face some opposition.
In the ultimate analysis, the vote on the speaker would lie on the members of Congress. The only reason why the president gave that suggestion is because those who are vying for it went to him and sought his wise suggestion to settle the row between and among them.
And the president wouldn't mind naman if, kunyari, I mean, yung sa kumpas niya medyo may hindi sumunod.
Aba, hindi naman siya actually, hindi naman siya nagkukumpas eh. Siya ang hindi ba? Siya ang nilapitan eh. Eh kayo lumapit sa akin, sabi niyo, payag kayo, o di sige, pinagbigyan ko kayo. Nasa sa kanila yun.
Sir, kung halimbawa nga na hindi si Alan yung maupo, si APC yung maupo doon, do you think it's a reflection of the clout of the president in Congress, or medyo kanilang problema yon if they don't want to follow?
It's not a reflection of the clout of the president because the president didn't want to interfere in the first place. He wanted to intrude. It's them who somehow persuaded him to come in.
Okay, sir, yun muna.
MPC, may tanong pa. Joyce?
Sir, sabi po ni Taguig Representative Alan Peter Cayetano, once he takes the seat as the House Speaker, he wants to extend the term of lawmakers. Ano po ang reaction ng Palas?
Well, the decision would always lie on the members of Congress because they're the ones passing the bill.
Do you think it's timely, sir, for an extension? To call for an extension?
Again, we will leave it to the judgment of the members of Congress.
But do you agree, sir? Do you agree that it should be extended? Masyado maikli po ba yung term?
I will not preempt the wisdom of the members of Congress on this matter.
May RJ?
I'll try again, sir. So, what about your wisdom, sir?
Mine is irrelevant at this stage. I think more relevant would be what the people want. I think they should conduct a survey on the sentiments of the people, whether or not they agree with that proposal. And I'm sure, since that has been floated, there will be opinions being expressed by many sectors.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, may tanong pa, MPC? Chona? Sir, Senator Tolentino filed a bill, emergency power para sa President. What's your take on that?
Well, hindi ba the President wanted that at the very inception of his presidency, but Congress did not. Hindi ba sabi niya, kung ayaw niyo diwag,
Will the President certify that bill as an urgent?
I don't know whether it will be certified, but we know for a fact that granting him emergency powers will solve many problems affecting the building of infrastructure, for instance. The traffic problem in EDSA.
Sir, is the Palace confident that that bill will gain support considering na majority yung allies ni President ngayon?
Well, we hope that it would pass, but then again, that is left to the wisdom of the members of Congress.
Okay, si Joyce ba? Joyce? Oh, Joseph.
Hindi naman, sir, follow up lang dun. Hindi naman po kaya na pakiusapan si Senator Tolentino na i-file again because the president thinks he needs it really, the emergency powers for traffic.
No. Matagal ko na narinig sa kanya yan nung member of the cabinet pa siya. Sinasabi niya na kailangan meron talagang ganon.
Okay, yun muna natin.
Okay, may tanong pa, MPC, Celerina, and then Raymond Tenasa. Microphone. Salamat.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, regarding the accusation of lawyer Chel Jokno against the government of allegedly influencing the fishermen to withdraw their affidavit or their petition the writ of kalikasan regarding the West Philippine Sea, he accused that the government influenced these petitioners. Can we get your...
I think it's the other way around. He should ask himself in the mirror, because that question applies to him. Because if we are to believe the affidavit of the fisherman, it's them that influenced or manipulated them. Because I understand the very reason why the fishermen went to them is because their houses were being demolished and they had a problem not in regard to that. And then they were asked to sign documents, yung pala petition na. Yun ang story ng mga fishermen.
So, sir, the petition filing this, the filing of this writ of kalikasan is not the way to protect the marine ecosystem in the West Philippine Sea as the government sees it.
I don't know about whether that is the only way, but the issue of the matter is whether or not the petitioners indeed file that petition in their behalf.
Thank you.
Raymond Tenasa.
Hi, sir. Good one. Sir, may kaugnayan sa alleged 1 billion tapioca shabu cover-up. Tapos may binabanggit ang Pangulo na parang kautusan to freeze and fire several high-ranking officials and employees of Bureau of Customs over allegation of corruptions, yun nga sa drugs, smuggling and resist smuggling. Kasama ba yung sangkot sa 1 billion tapioca shabu cover-up sa list na posibleng sisibakin ng Pangulo?
Basta marami siyang sisibakin, yan ang sabi niya. And may investigation ang ginagawa. And in fact, marami nang na-file the charges against those who are involved.
Sir, meron pong reports na na-implicate yung isang deputy commissioner at assistant commissioner doon sa umano'y drug smuggling. Kasama. So, posible na kasama ito sa...
Basta merong ongoing investigation.
So, given this, kumbaga, volume of allegation ng yung alleged cover-up saka yung mga in-implicate ng mga opisyal, itong si Customs Commissioner Guerrero, wala bang parang command responsibility issue dito?
Yeah, ang pagkakalam ko nga siya, siya nga naka-discover.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, questions? Celerina.
Sorry, going back dun sa earlier question ko, you have mentioned that there are other ways to protect the marine environment in the West Philippine Sea. So what are these?
O, edi bantayan mo through the Coast Guards. Nagdagan mo yung mga bantay natin doon. Para pangalagaan mo yung mga Pilipino doon.
So,
And babalik na naman tayo sa diplomatic relations, negotiations.
so would that include like apprehending these poachers, not only the Chinese but other poachers?
Ay, kung mahuli ba nila di ba, sabihin nga natin, alam na nilang kanilang tunggulin sa ilalim ng batas.
Okay, Celerina. Joseph.
Ang ginawa dito.
Sir, binabaan na natin. Sir, anyway, sa survey po ulit, clarification, we want the Philippines wants China out of our islands. Is that what we're saying?
Isa, survey? Wala.
As a reaction to the survey that said 93% thinks that the government should reclaim those islands, is our position now we want China out of the islands?
You can draw your conclusions kung ano yung tanong. Kasi the question is it important? Oh, ang sagot naman ay yes. O do you draw your conclusions kung ano mga implications nun?
Pero sir, ang position po natin is...
Ang posisyon natin sa atin yon.
Okay.
That's ours.
And therefore...
O edi we will do everything legal and feasible to assert our ownership over the same or sovereign rights. But the reality, again, as repeatedly said by the President, they are in possession. Oh. Kung kayo yung nasa lugar niya, anong gagawin nyo? Isusuong nyo sa panganib ang bansa natin at seguridad?
Okay. Shift or may...
May follow-up doon? Okay.
Sir, dun po sa speech ni Presidente dun sa, I think, dinner ni Congressman Arroyo.
Yes.
And this is probably second time that he mentioned that there are dark times ahead. What could he be referring to?
Abay, di ba? Talaga naman maraming dark times ahead. Di ba? Nandiyan yung terorismo. Nandiyan yung war on drugs. Marami. Nandiyan yung corruption. Kita mo yung sa customs, oh. Biglang ubod ng dami. From what I gather, mga 72 yata ang tatanggalin niya or ang facing administrative charges. Ganun karami, either 72, 62, hindi ko na malaman exact.
72 or 62?
Mga ganun kadami. Ganun kadami. Ha? Hindi ko alam, basta hindi ko na nga maano kung ano yung dinig ko, 72, basta marami. Mahigit 50.
Okay, more than 50. Ito
Less than 100.
BOC yan, sir, yung sabi niya.
BOC.
BOC alone lang yan, sir,
Ah.
Ganun kalaki yung problema dun, sir.
Ganun karami ang involved sa corruption.
More than 50 po. Pero, sir, any more details on the BOC? Baka
Wala. Yun lang.
come to you now?
Wala. Basta ongoing Ilalabas na lang lahat yan ni Presidente.
What prompted this, sir? May nagsumbong ba? Or...
Ang pagkakalam ko may nagsumbong kay Commissioner Guerrero at inimbestigahan niya.
May nagsumbong na...
Edi maraming anomalya involving certain officials.
Pero sir, balik ko lang ulit dun sa Dark Times said. I'd like to probably connect it to yung first Filipino suicide bomber. Is that an indication that we have a looming terrorism problem?
Looming what?
Do we have a looming terrorism problem?
Hindi pa meron. Dati naman tayo may terrorism problem. Kaya lang na-enhance because of that. Ganun na pala katapang ngayon ng Pilipino papatayin niya sarili niya to advance the advocacy of terrorists.
So sir, in that speech, medyo may, before he said that, may mga statements siya about buying arms and strengthening our
diba?
security,
Yes.
no? So do we expect some statements in the sun probably, and how we're going to
Hindi
deal
ko
with
alam
that?
kung ano yung sasabihin niya. Surprise.
Sige, sir.
May tanong pa, MPC? Okay na tayo? Okay. Thank you,
Yes.
Secretary Panelo.
Thank you.
Antabayanan niyo po mamaya ang 8888, Digong Hotline, mamayang alas 2 ng hapon. Of course, with the Presidential Spokesperson and Chief Presidential Legal Counsel, Salvador Panelo. ASEC Chris
Anong oras
Roman.
yun? 3 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2? Akala ko ba stress?
Secretary, alas 2
2?
or 2 or
2 to
3
3?
o'clock.
Hindi.
Yes, mamaya po, panoorin nyo pagkatapos ng Sentro Balita. Maraming salamat po.